Josh over here at American AF Dumpsters in Dallas. The long-awaited video, probably the biggest question I get all the time, whether it's right here on YouTube or it's on TikTok or it's on Facebook page. Everybody wants to know, what is the secret to advertising? What is the secret to advertising? As you can tell from the title, I'm going to do a dive into the black hole of advertising, and I am going to tell you what the secret is, in my opinion, to advertising for the dumpster rental business, whether it be dumpsters, roll-offs, dump trailers, cargo trailers, whatever it is. What is the secret to advertising and to getting your phone to ring? Hopefully you can hear me okay. It is pretty loud in here. I am doing some deliveries today and some pickups, and I'm going to take you guys with me, and we're going to talk about advertising. But first, let's roll that intro. Alright, so you want to know how you advertise your company. You want to know how to advertise your dumpster rental business. You want to know how to advertise your whatever else you got. Your any kind of rental, trailer rental, whether it be that you rent trailers, whether it be you got a side hustle and you're doing handyman, whatever it is, you want to know what the secret to advertising is. You want to know how to advertise it. So, I'm going to go in a few different steps. And the first step, and the most important in my opinion, is there is no secret. That's it. There literally is no secret, guys. Your job to advertise your company, there's no secret to it. There's no overnight success here. There's no one thing is going to do everything for you. And I've said this in multiple other videos. There's no secret to advertise your business. What there is there's options. You have plenty of options of where you should advertise. And when you're first starting out, the secret to it is you have options. You want to advertise in every single place that you possibly can. And I don't mean spend all your money either. Because if you don't have the money to spend in advertising, and you don't know how to do it the correct way, then you're either just giving money away or you're just shooting in the dark, and you can't do that. You have to have a strategic plan on how to advertise, and let's go ahead and talk about that. And I'm going to tell you what I do. All right, I'm swapping out some dumpsters here, leaving some at the office, and going to go dump several others. What do? First and foremost, you got to know who your target market is. Advertising to just everybody in general is also just a huge waste of money. You can't just advertise to everybody. I mean, you're not going to want to advertise to people that live in a one-bedroom studio apartment that have a annual salary of, let's say, $20,000. They're more than likely not going to have anywhere near enough junk to fill up a dumpster in the first place. Okay? But John Dumpster is going to be my ideal customer. He's going to be maybe a general contractor who books, several times a month. Maybe he's a realtor. Maybe John Realtor is going to be a realtor. So John Contractor, John Realtor, John Property Manager, and John Homeowner. Okay, it could be Jane too. It doesn't matter. I'm not picking one sex over the other, because a lot of times, a lot of my phone calls are women. And then maybe John, Jane, business owner who wants to clean out their shop. Okay, So you've got 5 different options right there: contractor, realtor, property manager, business owner, and homeowner. Okay, those are 5 right there that I want to target. I want to target those guys. When I talk about homeowner, let's talk about how we're going to advertise. When I talk about homeowner, I'm not just going to send out mass emails or buy a crap, email list out there. We all get those phone calls. We all get those emails that they're promising us an email list of 100,000 people for $59.99, whatever. Don't buy into that, because a lot of that's just scam. You're just going to be scamming people anyways. If you want to target in front of a specific audience, like I'm just those 5 that I mentioned, okay, you're definitely going to want to do more Facebook advertising. And by Facebook advertising, I mean just literally running, not boosting an ad. Boosting an ad's okay, but you can't really target an audience specifically with a boost, okay? You can target maybe a zip code or whatever, a location, or friends of friends, but I don't want to be driving to Fort Worth. I don't want to be driving to Plano. I don't want to be driving to Garland. I don't want to be driving to 1,000 different places, right? So what I will do, if I want to target, let's say, homeowners in Ellis County, okay, I'm going to go to Facebook, and there's plenty of videos out there, so I'm not going to explain to you exactly how to do it. There's plenty of videos out there on how to target or how to set up an audience on your Facebook advertising. Look those up, follow those. That's not what this channel is all about, but I am going to tell you how I do it, so you can kind of go by it. If I want to target homeowners, let's go with homeowners in Ellis County, or let's say Dallas County. Dallas County is way bigger. I want to target, and again, the audience is going to be huge. If you want to really pinpoint, you can even do a city. If I want to pinpoint Lancaster, Lancaster, DeSoto, which is right around my area, I can target that as well. And that's probably your best option too. Start slow, start low. Don't spend too much. $5 a day, $10 a day, maybe $50 a week, whatever. And use that for your starting point, because again, you don't want to spend too much, just waste money. Okay. I see all kinds of ads all the time, and you will see them on our Dumpster Rentals 101 page. If you're not a member, make sure you click on the link below for the Dumpster Rentals 101 page. It's free to join, and it's a group of like-minded individuals, and we're really honestly just there to help each other. And if you're not, and if you're an asshole to other people, I will boot you. You got to answer the 3 questions. If you don't answer 3 questions, I'm not accepting your invite or your request to join the page. But a lot of times I'll see ads from somebody in like Georgia, Michigan, California, New York. They're completely spending money and wasting money on ads outside of their coverage area. So your first step is going to be to make sure that you know what you're doing. And if you don't, maybe you should hire somebody, or maybe you should just go on YouTube and learn it. It's very, very simple. There is a lot of steps. So you want to target your audience. I'm going after homeowners, let's say, and I'm going to really pinpoint it down to Lancaster and DeSoto, 2 different cities. So I'm going to put in the zip codes, okay? And then I'm going to go put in, let's see, so for a homeowner, I want people that own a house, and you can even target how much their house is worth. So I'm going to target homeowners that own their house that's worth between, let's say, $150,000 to $500,000, okay? I'm going to target those homeowners. You could target homeowners that are a member of certain groups of Facebook, whether it be houses for sale, like realtors. Again, if you're going to target realtors, you want to target people that are members of the National Realtor Association, that are members of local realtor pages. You can put that in there in your settings under demographics for your Facebook advertising. So again, going back to homeowners, I want to target homeowners between the ages of, let's say, 25 and 50. I mean, you can do it however you want, with multiple kids, with a net income of so and so, or however much you want their net income to be, or the home values to be. There's so many different things that you can target on Facebook, and that's what I would do. Okay, if I'm going after contractors, I'm going to go after people who follow general contractor pages. I'm sure there's general contractor associations, local pages, things like that, You definitely want to target people who follow those pages because those are the ones you want to target more. And this is paid advertising. But then I would also go to the local pages myself, request to become a member, request to be let into the groups. I'm in several DFW or Dallas construction pages. I've met contractors on there, and I've gotten business out of there. I've gotten referrals from there. So if you're on those, and some of them allow you to advertise, some of them allow you to don't allow you to advertise. If they allow you to advertise, don't spam them every day. Do every other day, do twice a week, whatever. If they don't allow you to, just make sure you do a search in the top of that Facebook group and just search dumpsters. And you'll see any posts where people are asking for referrals for a dumpster, and then whether it's even a year ago or longer, you could still go in there, reply, so that if people do a search next time, you will also come up. That's tips. Multiple tips right there under Facebook alone. But know who your market is. That's going to be your main thing. Know who your main customer is going to be. That's a secret sauce. Number 2, I guess. Secret 1 is there is no secret. But secret 2 is you better know who your market is, okay? Another thing about Facebook that you want to think about is how do you retarget people who have been on your website? Again, simple to do. You add a Google Facebook pixel on your website. You connect your Facebook business marketing suite or business suite to your website, and you can target people who've been to your website in the last 30 days, 60 days, 90 days, whatever, and you can re-advertise to them, okay? That's huge. You can click on a specific page. Let's say they went to your checkout page, but they didn't check out. They didn't book a dumpster. You can retarget to them and say, hey, we noticed we didn't book a dumpster with us. We would love to earn your business, and I will give you an extra day included in your rental for whatever it is, whatever. You can retarget them to try and get them to come back to you. Okay, that's another great marketing tool that Facebook allows you to do. So that's with Facebook retargeting. It's huge for getting people to remember you after the fact. Maybe they weren't 100% sure they're going to need a dumpster at that time, and then hey, you happen to pop up, 6 days later, 5 days later, a week later, or whatever, and they're like, you know what, I do need to go ahead and book a dumpster. That's a great way to use your Facebook dollars, is remarketing. All right, pulling out. I want to pick up another one. Let's talk about Google. Google ads are probably going to be your best bet for instant gratification as far as advertising concerned. And the reason I say that is because although Facebook is nice, Facebook is more of a branding form of advertising. You hope that people remember you when you advertise on Facebook. So again, with Google, you want to make sure that your ads are there in place. Your Google ads are in place when people search for dumpster rentals in your city. Okay, so you have to create Google ads. You can actually take a course through Google for free on how to be a certified Google Ads person or whatever it is. And I'll add the link down below as well for that. But Google has free courses taught by Google to get you to learn how to do the Google Ads. And it is dire. It is super important for us as business owners to make sure that we pop up in at least the top 3 spots when someone's looking for our business, because everything else is just dead space. Ads are just as important to me as organic listings, and by organic I mean not the 3 or 4 ads that are on top that say sponsored, and not the map pack, which is the maps, but the top 3 of organic regular listings. So if you can get one of the top 3 Google ads, if you can get one of the map pack, and then you're in the top 3 of organic listings, you just own more real estate on page 1 of Google for the terms that you want, which is increasing the likelihood of that person calling you and hopefully, ultimately, booking your services, paying you money. So 1 is good, 2 is great, 3, phenomenal. Okay? So basically, you're going to be working on 3 different fronts. You're going to be working on getting your Google ads to show up, okay, based on keywords, based on search terms, and based on your budget. You're going to be working on your GMB, your Google My Business, which is the back end of the map pack. So when you Google something or when you search for something and it shows like the top 3 with the map listings of where they're at, that's your GMB, your Google My Business. I think it's called My Business now. I don't know. They just renamed it again. But that's your map pack, okay? So how do you do that? You create a free Google My Business listing. You verify your listing. You add keywords to your listing. You add pictures to your listing. You add as much content to your listing as you possibly can. You ask for reviews. All that stuff. And if you don't have anybody to leave you reviews right now, that's fine. Ask your first customer. Ask your second customer. If you're already in business, go back and get your email list. If you use a software like Docket or DRS, you can have your email list, export a file of emails, send them all emails, ask them to review your business. It's simple. Ask your wife, your friends, your girlfriend, your sister, your brother. I don't care who you ask. Get some people to leave you reviews, 3, 5, hopefully, at least to get started. I don't have that many. I only have like 14 or 15 right now, and I've been in business over a year. A lot of people don't want to leave reviews. They only leave reviews if there's something bad happens. It's very rare that somebody actually wants to leave a review and take the time out if everything went smoothly. But work on those reviews. I've got 300 and some reviews for my limo company, 326, and I've been in business for 15 years. But ask for reviews. That helps. So that's the second part. Again, first part, Google Ads. Second part, Google My Business. And third part is your SEO, your search engine optimization for your website. That's hard. That takes time. That takes a ton of effort. That takes probably paying somebody some money to do it, unless you want to spend hours and days and weeks and months on end to learn that. And it's always constantly changing. It's always evolving. Google is always changing their algorithm. But then again, you've got a ton of people out there that are scammers that tell you they'll guarantee you on the first page of Google, and that might not be true either. So be careful on who you use. I would highly suggest doing some major research on trusted people in your industry that other companies that you know of have used, and then go that route versus giving somebody business that just called you out of the blue and be like, you know what, I do need search engine optimization. Let me go ahead and pay you a check, $500 a month, and lock me in 3 months. That's the other problem. You will not see instant gratification on search engine results. The only place on Google that you will see instant gratification, I go in there today and I can start popping up this afternoon on people's searches, is going to be your Google Ads, the top of the website, the top of the search page. Even Google My Business takes time. If you're one of the only players in town in a specific city that you're looking for, that's a little bit easier. If you're in a huge town like Dallas and you're trying to be in a top 3 map pack, that's super difficult. So start with your smaller towns first, your smaller, less populated or less competitive areas, and then work your way to the busier towns. Another piece of advice. All right, so here we are about to pick up this next dumpster. My main concern is that the ground's hard enough, because it's been raining the last couple of days. It feels pretty solid. So, picking up this can. Everything looks locked. Ready to go. Not too bad at all. It's one of the brand new ones. And it's a nice house, so I don't want to tear up their yard. But this is where they wanted me to do it, or to leave the can. So let's go ahead and pick her up. Nice with the new cans is that you can see the wheels are, I'm not sure if you can tell, but wheels are much bigger than the lonestar cans and the lonestar can conversion even that Keystone made. So with bigger wheels, it's a lot easier to roll on grass. Looks like I'm gonna get it on there, and almost perfectly. That works great. It's in neutral right now, so let me go put it in park. And again, for those of you guys watching that don't know, my PTO will not allow me to have it in drive or in any kind of gear, reverse or drive, while I'm engaged in the PTO, only in neutral or park. Obviously you can tell we had lots of rain, so the rain's dripping, or the water's dripping from the can, but minimal marks on the grass. Luckily, no gouge marks, just some indents. I'll be out of here soon. Sounds like I need a little bit of grease. That's all she wrote. Well, it doesn't really matter apparently that we have emails that go out and we have text messages that go out when we're on the way to pick up a dumpster, because some people just leave their gate locked all the time. So this is a complete waste of time. Plus, he had no idea that pickup was scheduled for today. He's like, oh, it's been 7 days already? I tell him, yes sir, you got an email about it. Here comes somebody finally to open the gate. I've been here about 10 minutes now. So poor little lady. There we go. Gate's open. Let's go in. Alright, well, you saw that the dumpster was empty. When I pulled in, the little lady came up to me super nice, and she thought she had more time. Her son had rented the dumpster, and even though he got all the notifications, I guess he didn't realize that pickup was scheduled for today. So I do have to charge them a trip charge and a daily rental. So she wants to keep it till Monday. So about $180, $160. How many days? 3 days. I won't charge her a trip charge plus today's rental. So I'll just charge her 3 days and $100 trip charge. So and my contract says $150. I told her I would only charge her $100 to help her out, which is fine by me. $160, and then she might even want it more than that. So But it happens, and that's okay. I have an empty 15 yard that I still need to deliver to Palmer. I'm working on another deal for the limo company, so I'm actually going to stop at the bank real quick, pick up a cashier's check. I'm going to go buy a vehicle real quick, and then that one's going to be stretched into a brand new limo. So kind of excited for that. I love building cars. I don't do it. I don't stretch them. We have to ship them to California and have them stretched out there. But I love, having the idea of a cool, unique vehicle, stretching it, and then having this, this cool limo that I can rent out for the next few years. So that's always fun for me. So you'll check out the car here, hopefully this afternoon once I pick it all up. And continuing on our marketing and our advertising. So far we've got, obviously, Google. Well, first we did Facebook, then Google. And then the third one, and the third final one, again, the secret is there is no secret. You got to do some hard work. But the third and final one that you're going to want to advertise at, everywhere else. Literally, you want to advertise everywhere else that your customer is looking for you. So whether that be getting your name on your shirt, which I'm not wearing one right now, but getting your name on your shirt, your employee shirts, big back, a big logo on the back, vinyl graphics on the can, handing out business cards, the old school stuff, going out not door to door, but you know what I'm saying, you see a construction site, you stop in, you hand them a business card. Guerrilla marketing, right? Going out there and marketing everywhere you can. I wouldn't suggest, phone books or billboards, none of that stuff. Nowadays, people aren't really looking up at billboards. They're most of the time, even if they're driving, they're looking at their phone. So I would suggest online advertising for sure. And everything else, like I said, Craigslist, Yelp. You definitely want to do Craigslist. Do a couple posts a week. Do Yelp. That's free. Don't do the paid advertising on Yelp. I wouldn't do any of that. You can do what's that company? I forget it right now. But Life's Apprentice is always talking about them. They're a broker. Doggone it, I forgot about it. Remind me in the comments what it's called below. Just advertise everywhere that you can possibly get a free listing online or a free post. Craigslist, you do pay $5 per post, and that's fine. That's more than worth it as long as you keep it updated. $5 per post. Go in there and post 2 or 3 times a week. Facebook Marketplace under miscellaneous. Yes, you may get flagged, and yes, it may be removed, but that's fine. I mean, as long as you have, let's say you post 10 over a couple weeks, 2 or 3 of them get removed, even half of them get removed, you still have 5 in there that are good. Keep renewing them, keep it going. Go on to Facebook groups and make sure that you're posting in there. So everywhere else you can post your company, post it up. What I would do, and what I have done when I was doing SEO for my website, is I would go and find one of the not local to you, but one of the biggest competitors, or not even competitors, one of the biggest companies in another city. I don't want to copy things that somebody else in my own city is doing. So when I was really working on my website, I would go to Chicago, I would go to Miami, I would go to Los Angeles, and I would look up top limo companies in those cities. And then I would do a search for them. I would put their company name, their phone number, or even their website in quotation marks in Google. And it would show me everywhere that company has a listing or has their website or has their company name, whatever, on Google. It could be 2, 3, 4, 5 pages. And I would find directories, online directories, everything like that. Matter of fact, before I continue going on and talking, make sure you give me a like, subscribe, smash that notification bell if this is the first time you're visiting this channel. But I definitely want you guys to have the best chance of success in this business. So if you are in the business for just 1 week and you post in the Facebook group, hey, what gives? I've been in the business 1 week. I've ran one ad. I posted an ad on Craigslist and no phone calls. I'm going to, first of all, smack you like Will Smith did to Chris Rock, and I'm going to point you to this video because this video has some really good information, in my opinion, that can help you out. So, but going back, doing a search of some big companies in big cities will give you some ideas on where you can post links to your site. And again, do all the free ones. Don't pay for any online directory, because odds are you're not going to get any real customers coming from those online directories. But what you will get is backlinks that Google detects when they send out their little bots out to crawl the internet, and will make your website stronger. So again, that is a real high view of SEO, but you really want to do a deep dive into SEO, Google it. There's a million videos out there that you can watch to kind of help you out. Again, number 3, everywhere else. So Facebook, again, Facebook advertising, Facebook ads is more for branding and having your name out there, especially in the local community. Google Ads is going to be for more of your instant response, instant gratification. Customers that are looking for a dumpster now, today, tomorrow, next week, whatever it may be, they're physically looking for a dumpster, and your ad will pull up because they Googled dumpsters near me, dumpster rentals near me, junk removal near me, whatever it may be. And then third and final thing is going to be everything else. Take the time, do what you got to do so that you can post your website, your phone number, your pictures, everywhere else. And stay updated on your Google My Business. Continuously post there. I am not religious about posting on Google My Business. I try, but sometimes it's really hard for me to try to remember all these social media platforms. But as long as you're somewhat consistent, I do go in there when I do a new town. I take a picture of the dumpster or the roll-off dropping off the dumpster, and then I post it up to Google My Business. And Google My Business, Google's so smart that they know what city your phone took that picture in. So your phone's picture will be geotagged to that city, and Google gives you even more rankings because of that, and will help you rank in that city more. So make sure, let's say you're doing, I don't know, Tallahassee, Florida, okay? And you dropped off a dumpster in Tallahassee, and you want more customers in Tallahassee. You take that picture that you dropped off that dumpster, you post it in Google My Business, and you mention dumpster rental services in Tallahassee, Florida. I dropped off this dumpster for, $350 for a 2-day rental in Tallahassee. Every time when you mention Tallahassee in your post, the picture is geotagged with Tallahassee, Florida as well. Hopefully that'll help you rank higher for Tallahassee under Google My Business, the map pack. So, and hopefully you get a review, somebody mentions that you did a dumpster in Tallahassee, boom, boom, boom. Everything helps when it comes to social media, okay? What you don't realize is, even though you're at the top, even though if you make it all the way to the top, you always got to be looking over your shoulder, because there's always going to be somebody hungrier that's going to be posting more, that's going to be doing more keywords, more search engine optimization, more, pouring more money into it. And they're going to be ranking, they're going to slowly start pushing you down. So you always got to stay on it. Always got to stay constantly updating your website. Always got to stay constantly updating your Google My Business, social media, you name it. Use all the free marketing you possibly can. Again, Facebook, free posts under your business. TikTok is huge right now, because TikTok is what Facebook used to be in the early years. TikTok is giving you so much free traffic. I don't use it that much. I wish I did. I wish I could really stay on it. It's really hard for me. But you younger kids, you younger folks that are doing it, quit fucking dancing in your TikToks. Quit doing some stupid stuff and use it to make money. Use it to advertise your business, and leave your dancing for your girlfriend, your wife, your boyfriend, whatever it may be, and use it for business. So I'm stuck in traffic here, so head to the bank is killing me. Hopefully we can get there soon. But anyways, we'll see you in a minute. Well, it is now 7:00 p.m. and I am finishing up for the day. Just finished my son's soccer practice. I didn't get around to recording when I picked up the car, but I did get the car. So I'll make another video of that one here soon, because that's going to be a pretty cool little reveal that I'm going to do. It's going to be a new type of limo for me. All right, with your little rice burner Toyota Corolla GTS from 1982. Anyways, yeah, and I delivered my last can. Lady was on me like a hawk. Oh my goodness. I had to take the can or the truck home with me because I was closer to the house. I don't have a can on it, so it's even lighter than normal. But anyways, yeah, I had to deliver the last can. The lady was on me like a hawk. She wanted to tell me exactly which way she wanted me to back up and all that stuff. So I couldn't record that one. But I got that one last delivered. Came home around 7:30, 7:40. Actually, we're gonna go grab something to eat. So I probably want to get home to like 8:30, 8:45, and then just get back up at 4:30, 5 o'clock in the morning tomorrow again. Do it all over again. Been a long day. Got a lot accomplished though, so I'm kind of happy about that. And yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this video up. So again, if you are new to this channel, guys, please smash that notification bell, hit that like button, share this video to your social media. Let's grow this channel. We're this close to hitting 10,000 followers. I want to thank each and every one of you guys, dude. I mean, I really appreciate it. I'm gonna do a free giveaway on my 10,000. I'm gonna do a free giveaway after I hit 10,000 followers. So stay tuned for that. And yeah, we're gonna wrap it up. We'll see you guys on the next one. Stay busy. Make some money, y'all.